One, pop it, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I've been called dumb once or twice in my life.
Let's go. Let's go, folks. We're here.
About damn time, right?
It's about damn time. 2 minutes late. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah, Nick was busy quaffing his hair.
We have had some technical difficulties today. If you guys were just in my stream just a little bit ago, I do apologize. I was trying to raid a nice human, and the internet took a big old poopy. And Lamb could back me up on this. It really was not me. I didn't do anything wrong. I'll give you a fart noise, but fart noise. There's the strippers. There will be no strippers today. There has been a little bit of a rumor starting at the beginning of the show that there will be stripping. Lamb also looking sad, but no stripping.
Damn it.
I know. If you want to leave now, you're welcome to leave as well.
It's not quite Christmas yet, so we got time.
Welcome in, everybody. I freaking love you guys. You guys have come in here with some unbelievable energy, which me and Lamb will try to match. Lamb, get hyped, dude.
All right, Ric Flair. Woo!
I'm exhausted now.
All right, time for a nap. I'm out.
Fantastic. Welcome in, everybody. We got Flo Grown. We got John Connor. We got Jess was in here first. We got Mama Styles hanging out. Claire's in here. Claire, welcome in. Thank you so much for the first time giving us a shot today. We've got all sorts of great stories for you today. We've got Thanksgiving quizzes. We've got Thanksgiving arguments. And we've got a little bit of pettiness today.
A lot of pettiness.
A lot of pettiness today.
So much.
Nick and Channing Tatum in the building. Let's go. All right, you are flat right.
Flo, I appreciate it.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, there
I
you
really
go.
do.
Yeah, that really does hit
I was having a down day, and now I'm having an up day, and I appreciate it.
That's right. Petty is my middle name. This podcast is so...
Damn, that's snug.
Very, very snug. I appreciate you letting you guys know. If you guys have never been a part of the podcast before, my name is Nick.
I am Kevin.
We are Two Dumb Idiots, but that's not what it's called anymore. This is Snug Stories. What we will do for you guys today, we will give you a plethora of stories that you probably missed in the news.
You definitely missed
You
these.
definitely missed in the news. We will keep it uplifting and positive. We do not talk politics. And what's cool about this podcast that is different from every other podcast is you guys get to be a part of it. We love that you guys are a part of it. Interject as many opinions as possible. This will be a little bit different from my stream. We might not read every comment, but we will try and get anyone that...
We read the good ones.
That's I was going to try and say that nicely, but we read the good ones. And just because it wasn't read doesn't mean it wasn't good. Maybe it just wasn't pertinent or important.
MMA Marks!
Hey, Mark's in the house as well, dude. Pro Kev, I miss you. Hey, there you go, dude. Kev and Marks are in here. Yo, I don't know want to talk politics. If you go into detail about who you voted for, that'd be great. I actually voted for Lil Wayne this year. I don't know if it went through or not.
Yeah, my Mickey Mouse vote.
No, we will
They
not.
said the write-ins don't really do anything.
Didn't stick this year. I don't know what happened.
One year.
You wrote in Mickey Mouse as well, so that's 2 for Mickey Mouse. I thought he should at least be in contention, so you guys are good. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. We got so much to cover today. I don't even want to dilly down.
As we like to do, we're going to start on penis stories.
That's right. If you guys... We are gonna come right at you guys. All right,
it's 100% straight out the gate
here. We are
here.
gonna really thrust at you guys to start today.
There's gonna be nothing but dick joke puns coming out
I
of
have
this.
proudly never voted. That is very proud of you. Proud to be an American. Okay, first story of the day.
Very American of you.
Very American of you. That's your choice, you know. Yeah. Very American. So first story of the day. A lot of times, me and Lamb like to start the first story with something ridiculous, just because people are still filtering in. We don't want to. We like to save the meaty stuff for the middle, but this story did give us a chuckle. There is a man. Where is this man located? He's somewhere in
Teesside.
Teesside. No idea where that is. Maybe some of my UK brethren could help us out. Doesn't seem like it was in the United States.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. My man used to hold a massive phallic penis in his window at his very nice shop that he owned. The cops got really upset by it. They took it from him. They told him he's not allowed to have that in his store. That was back in 2010. Then they said to him, you can have it back for $100 or 80 pounds.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
But what did he do, Lamb? He took it a little bit different.
He took the most reasonable course of action. He decided to say, I'm just going to buy 150 more of them from Indonesia, and then I'm just going to have them. I'm going to sell them. He started a Free Willy campaign with pictures of them appearing online in various locations all over the world. He was selling them.
Yes. So this guy took he started our petty kind of story a little bit.
He back in 2010, this guy knew petty.
And I'm going to be honest with you, this guy seems to know how to get his name in the news. So now he's in the news because 3 of these phallic-shaped...
The final 3.
The final 3 of those 150 have been stolen. So if you guys can be on the lookout for any Johnsons that are near your neighborhood, let us know. I am very excited. I'm not excited for the story at all. I'm actually just excited for the police department because they really got served on a silver platter, a beautiful investigation.
I cannot wait for the press conferences on this.
I hope what they need is a private dick on this investigation is what they need. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're hoping that whoever covers this case has a really good name. Otherwise, it's just going to fail.
Yeah, it cannot be John Smith.
No, I want it to be Officer Johnson on the case, and I want Officer Johnson's first name to be Hugh, but I want him to spell it Huge. I want Huge Johnson to be on the case of the missing cock. That's what I want. Nothing else will make
Brian Cox.
Right. Well, Brian Cox would be great as well.
You can play this guy in the movie.
That's right. Anything less will just make me very, very disappointed. Yo, we got Dino in here. We got Alien in here. We got Toxic in here. Oh my God, this chat is bumping. Welcome in, everybody.
We gotta get some of these guys.
Hey, can we give it up for all these people that showed up today? Let's go!
As you guys know, we have a live audience. Sometimes they get a little out of control. Sometimes they're pretty tame.
Yeah, pretty tame.
Other times they're just out there.
They're just booing. So we don't know. Okay, so if you guys have any great names for the detective that should be on this case, I am open to hearing it. Lamb wants his name to be Richard Johnson to be on the case. I would be very happy with that.
Or Richard Cummings.
Richard Cummings would be great. He should be on the case as well. All right, fantastic. Let's go on to our and if you guys have some of you guys are new, so I'm going to continue to say this. We have a lot of segments that we like to cover. We used to do a segment that was one of my favorite segments, and that segment was called Petty Stories. Petty Story of the Week. Petty Story of the Week. So now, today, we're going to bring that segment back, and we're actually going to start with it. So we're going to have 2 or 3 petty stories that we want to know on the pettiness scale, what you guys are thinking, and we want to know if you guys believe that they're too petty, if they're right on. So, Lamb, drop the first story.
So, an audacious man. I love this title. The audacity of this man.
I have to immediately pause you. They just went crazy. Richard Johnson's in here. Sherlock Holmes.
Hey.
Love Sherlock Holmes. Little Timmy just makes me laugh. Detection Jack Mehoff is also beautiful. All right, Lamb, go ahead.
All solid. All solid.
All right.
But the audacious man invoices a woman for coffee after she turns him down for a second date. If you had to guess.
So, guys goes on a date with a girl. They go on the very first date. She messages him after and says, I do not want to go on a second date. He sends a request for the coffee, which he paid for. Lamb, are you on his side? They don't want to date anymore. She should pay for the coffee. Or are you on her side? This is pettiness beyond the scale of reasonable.
The only...
Havoc just raided with a party of 1. Havoc, I've got to tell you what just happened, bro. Did somebody tell you that I tried to raid your channel and we lost internet? Did you know that? I was about to drop 20 beautiful souls into your chat.
Yeah, you might want to go online at the end of this stream and maybe we can see if we can make it up to you.
Go back to my VOD. You will see that I was about to raid you and our internet took a shit. It was down for a solid hour, dude. I swear to you, bro. I asked the chat. I was about to bring the bodies to you, man. I was actually legitimately sad. You just don't know, dude. Watch the end of the VOD if you don't believe me, and I'm sure you do.
So the only thing in my head that I could think of where this guy has a leg to stand on is at the end of the date, she goes, I got the next coffee.
Ooh, Lamb. That's a very good point. John already is being petty. John's with the guy already. I'm on his side. Fuck the bitch. Okay, you guys are actually completely on the other side of what I thought you would be.
Do that again.
I legitimately think that he's being too petty. Now, look. If they went out, they had a very nice dinner. It was an expensive meal. Like you said, she was like, I got the next one. Something, something, something. She gets home. She sends him a message. She says, I don't want to go on another date with you ever again. Do I still think it's appropriate to send an invoice? No. Do I understand his upsetness? Of course. But You've got to be an adult and take a breath and say, look, it was $50 that I can't get back. I learned my lesson. Next time I'm going to ask to split right then and there. And if she doesn't like it, she might not ever call you for that reason.
I feel like that's why you go for coffee on a first date.
Because
the most likely date to fail afterwards is the first date.
How much could he have max spent? $8?
Yeah, coffee and a scone, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. Can I call her a name? You can call her whatever you want. Just doesn't mean it's going to be read online. Okay, so far, I think this guy's pettiness is too petty.
Yes.
I think he's too petty. Now, let's go on to the next story. Next story. Let's see what you guys think about the next story.
And we're usually pro petty.
We're actually, I like to be petty. I like the pettiness. First date has to be coffee or Taco Bell. No.
This one's all.
First date has to be coffee or Taco Bell. That's an unbelievable comment.
Yeah, anything with a dollar menu or value menu is an acceptable first date.
Panera expensive as fuck. That's 100% true. Panera's overrated. Do not come in here telling me that Panera is fire because it's not. 10 years ago?
Yeah. They used to be.
$6.99 gets you a salad, a soup, an apple, and a piece of bread, and you were out the fucking door. Nowadays, you roll into Panera, that'll be $16.95, and you get like 8 pieces of lettuce, one scoop.
Some hospital. I saw somebody said Panera's overpriced hospital food, and I can't unhear it.
Fact. You get to the end, you're like, you want an apple or a piece of bread, and I'm like, this is a food line? Didn't I buy something?
That you're telling me you guys can't make macaroni salad or something?
Never had Panera. You're not missing a single damn thing. Winter Rose is in here. Let's go. Hey, DJ City's in here. Everybody's in here. We're having a good time. Let's go.
Oh, snap.
Yo, this podcast is about to be super, super, super snug.
Damn, that's snug.
Very snug. Okay, so now this is one of my favorite stories. I told Lamb about the story, and I was very excited. Now I'm going to bring there's some couples in here, so I want to get feisty in here, okay? Here's the story.
Bring the heat.
This is actually an old play by men. Apparently, guys been doing this for a very long time.
I know. I must have missed this. Like, I don't know if my stepdad never learned this thing or just never told me about it. Like, it was like one of those later in life things that we never got to.
Yeah, he didn't teach you the ways of being. Okay, so I've never purposefully been incompetent in anything. Not purposefully.
Yeah.
I've been incompetent in everything, but not purposefully.
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy decides that Mambad's in here. What's up, Mamba? So this guy decides that he is going to be strategically incompetent while doing his chores. He lives with his wife. He's going to be strategically incompetent while dealing with a chore. So that way he hopes that his wife stops asking him to do the chores. Okay? That's what he's hoping. He's hoping if he does the chores poorly enough that she will eventually stop asking him to do it. So, first example, he does the laundry. Okay? And apparently he's been doing this for weeks, and then the wife is very upset. So the wife decides to take it to a petty level. And this girl might be our hero today.
Yeah.
Okay.
She might win the pettiness.
That's right. So first example, she decides that apparently he's doing laundry and he keeps messing up the laundry. So one of the things he keeps doing is he keeps adding bleach to the wrong things. So one of the things is her dress.
Quick side note: have you ever added bleach to your laundry?
Never.
Me neither.
I don't have enough whites to do whites.
Okay. Just curious.
The way I do laundry is darks. And if I have red, it goes in there as well. Everything else goes in the other one. That's how I do laundry.
Mine is in and wash.
Okay. You're putting reds with whites?
Yep. I also don't own much white, period. I did not think I was going to get this.
Liam's putting reds with whites?
Yep.
Chad!
On hot. I watch everything on hot.
Look, I'm with you all the way until the reds with whites. I cannot risk it. I cannot be walking around in a pink white tee, dude.
I also don't wear white tees, so maybe that's my...
Them's is pink now. But, way to bring the heat. Okay, so we just learned something really interesting about Lamb that we will not go down that road. Claire. Hi, Kevin. Oh, there you go, Claire, because that must be your friend. All right, so here we go. So he stains her dress with a bunch of bleach. A couple days later, they have the in-laws over, okay, his parents. She decides to get petty, so she's going to wear said dress that's covered in bleach now and looks disgusting. He says, babe, there's all these stains on the dress. And she was like, I know, babe, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, so I don't want you to make it feel silly, so I'm going to wear the dress.
I like it. I'm going to wear it.
Love it. So she takes it right there, so she wears the dress. Then the other thing that he's been doing is that he keeps leaving the bowls upward in the dishwasher. So then and the cups. So then when the dishwasher's done, they're filled with nasty water, right? That's like a no-no. And if you're hearing this for the first time, you probably don't have a girlfriend because she'd have smacked you a long time ago. She'd have vehemently cussed your ass out. So what she decides to do is now, every time he does it, she makes sure to take it directly from the dishwasher, dump the water in front of him into the sink, and then serve him food in those bowls. Or she does the same thing with his drinks and coffee. So she will take a coffee mug, she will dump it out, and then she will pour coffee into that mug directly.
That one I love so much.
And he says apparently he was getting feisty back and saying, why would you do that? That's dirty. She said, oh, babe, I know, but you accidentally left the bowls up. I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose. So this lady taking it to the pettiness of at least an 8, and I love it.
Now, does he then have to take his pettiness to the next level?
No, because then he actually becomes a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's already a piece of shit. Okay, so he's already a crummy human being. Okay, but if he's gonna start okay,
breaking things in the house,
your job is to take out the trash, and he just rips it all over the living room.
Oops.
Oh, I was taking out the trash. I'm terrible at taking out the trash. I always mess it up.
I left it on the roof of your car.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, babe, can you wipe down the windows? Just knocks them all out. Okay, you cannot take the pettiness to that level. He will quite literally end up in an insane asylum tied to a bed. So I don't think he can take it any further than he are. First off, bleaching your girlfriend's wife's dress.
That is the strongest move.
There's
one move that's worse. Cutting her hair without permission.
Wow, you did go there. Yeah, that's not snug, dude.
No, it'd be funny. I thought it'd be funny.
She's not going to think that's
nope.
funny. No, she's not.
Nope.
Love this bitch. I don't use bleach. I'm allergic. Yeah. So you know how to use bleach on black clothes? Shake my look, we're guys. We don't know shit about washing clothes, but that is no excuse to put bleach in anything.
I just avoid it. I know it's a problem.
Yeah, let's say he went to use the dishwasher and he put dish soap in there and didn't know. That could be an honest mistake, right? He didn't know any better.
All right, quick side story.
Yeah.
I had a roommate in college. He asked me what happened. We ran out of detergent for the dishwasher. He goes, what happens if I put dish soap in? I was like, I know this answer because my mom did it once.
Yeah.
It just shoots bubbles, literally shoots soap bubbles out of this thing. And he's like, really? Let's see how much soap we can get this thing to shoot out. So we put an entire bottle of dish soap in the dishwasher. Entire tall bottle of dish soap, filled it and ran it, and we built paper boats and put them into the foam, and we raced to see whose boat would go the furthest.
Did you not destroy the entire apartment?
Luckily it was a house.
Okay.
And apparently the floor was sloped, so all the water just seeped under the cabinets, and we left and allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Side note, don't let Lamb wash dishes at your house.
I don't do that. That was intentional.
Okay, that was intentional. Okay, it makes it much better. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, so I love this lady's pettiness. She's a hero. Let's go on to the next petty story. Let's keep it moving. We got so much today. Okay, so now I'm going to get you guys here. Macys. Lamb, what do they want us to do here?
Macys, apparently light on staff for the holiday season.
All right.
We know there's a job, crunch apparently.
Yeah,
a lot of retailers in desperate need.
Mm-hmm.
So what do they turn to? Their corporate folks. They're going to say, hey, corporate, come on down to the store, work on the sales floor. Get your hands dirty.
We covered a story a couple weeks ago about Raising Cane's doing the same thing. This brings joy to me and Lamb's heart. If you've ever worked in an awful job, Jess, you can go ahead and raise your hand. I know your job is disgusting. If you've worked at a customer service job of any kind, all that you've ever dreamt is, where are those schmucky losers at the top that are making me do all this crap? They just don't understand how awful it is. They just don't understand the customers. They just want us to do X, Y, and Z. They just don't understand. Well, now they get to stand right beside these people as they go through the same headache. This is not only our petty story, this is also our positive story of the week. This is 100%. Yes. Yeah, if you have never worked in a food industry or customer service job, you just don't get it. If you work for one day, you still don't get it. You have to be waterboarded to death with insane people before you truly understand how hard these jobs are.
You'll be like, oh, that was some weird customers today.
Yeah, right.
No.
That's every
day.
That's every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get 1,000 of the same questions every day, all day long.
That's why my favorite show is Undercover Boss. So this is going to be like Undercover Boss at every single store. Now, here's the other fun part. These corporate employees are going to be used to an environment that is a tenth the speed. and they're going to be dropped into the busiest season of the year. And they're also going to have to be trained by the employees that don't like them in the first place.
I want them on the gift wrap station.
I want them on. No, you said you wanted them on the
returns.
On the returns. Yeah,
for sure. They need to 100% work returns.
Gotta work on the returns, 100%. This story just made us laugh. It brought us a lot of joy. Just knowing that corporate people are going to have to lace their boots up and sludge through awful customers for a few months. It's what the holiday's all about.
I know. It's just a time of giving, and right now Macy's is giving back to me a little bit, and I really appreciate it.
It's the first gift of the year, Macy's, and I really appreciate it. All right.
It's really putting me in that holiday spirit.
Now, yes, it is. Now, put them in the kids section. 50-cent corn dog day. You guys are freaking bringing it, dude. I fucking love you guys. All right. Now, I don't want to upset anybody. Okay, this is going to get a little feisty in here because this is me and Kevin's show, so it is opinionated. But you guys do have a say, so you can rebuttal. Now, me and Lamb...
good luck.
But good luck. Me and Lamb are talking the other day. And I said to him, what do you think... Well, he says to me, actually, you said to me, Thanksgiving doesn't have a lot of good traditions.
Not really. Like, you have Thanksgiving dinner. Mm-hmm. You said football. But that's, not even really Thanksgiving. It just happens to occur on Thanksgiving.
Correct. And then I actually happen to just remember, because it's not a tradition in my mind, is the Macys Day Parade. See the segue we just did there, Chad? Do you understand what we're doing here? We do a Macys story for you guys, and then we segue it into the... All right, I'm done. I would pat Lamb on the back, so I'm not patting myself on the back. Okay, so... Macys Day Parade comes in my mind, and my aunts and my grandparents all jump into my brain, and I'm thinking to myself, they love this thing, right? The level of love that they have for it, right?
I feel like
could you say equal disdain for you
there
down
is
here?
no middle ground. It is a 8th grade dance.
Nope.
Of this. There's no middle ground. There is one side or the other. You are on one side or the other.
See, Jess, we're already going to piss you off. I hate the Macys Day Parade at a level that you guys are going to find uncomfortable.
I despise it. Even as a child, I would get mad because it'd be Thanksgiving and I'd go to turn on the television.
Yeah.
And there's nothing on but this stupid parade.
But what's the Macys Day Parade? Alien, are you not from the United States? Remember that. I'm with you there. Thanksgiving is a tradition of family traditions, so traditions vary. I hate the parade every fucking year. Who gives a shit? They finally put Goku and Naruto in the parade. What's wrong with the parade? Okay, so here's what I'll tell you. Never watched. Good. You're not missing anything. So you think in your mind, they got all these floats coming down. They got all these blow-up things coming down. It's going to be awesome, right? It's not awesome.
75 years it's been going on. This is 75th year.
It is painful to sit through. Here's my biggest problem with it. The floats are very uninteresting. Nothing happens. They just kind of drive through at slow speeds. There's a band that playing I don't know, maybe the junkiest song they can think of from 1914. And it goes on for, I believe, 18 hours in a row.
Yeah, it just never stops.
75 years is enough.
Yeah, I agree. I thought 2 years was enough. But if you're curious where it started...
Yes. So we did go back a little bit. So Lamb found some old... Okay, so that's because they rerun it over and over and all day. I don't get it. I literally don't get it, Jess. Yeah. I literally...
people put it on.
Jess, you could take me right now to a garden and point to me all the different flowers and explain to them how they're different, and I'd be having a ball. I'd be having a blast. You could take me and explain to me all the different grasses that grow in America. I'd be having a ball.
Yeah, you got that Kentucky bluegrass,
That reminds me.
St. Augustine is a nice one.
Yeah. This, for some reason,
this was interesting at some point in life?
Yeah, I just don't get it. So now, we were talking about this. What can they do? To make the parade more interesting, chat? Okay, that's what I want to know from you guys. What can they do to make it more interesting? We've had a couple thoughts about this. First off, for me, double the speed immediately. Everything needs to go twice as fast. I want it to be right on the fringe of danger. Yeah. Now we're talking about something I'm watching.
And I'm okay if they keep it at 4 hours and there's twice as much stuff.
Twice as much stuff.
I don't care about your float rolling by for 7.5 minutes.
I don't even
at
know.
1 mile an hour.
The floats don't even do anything. So for me, it would be better if maybe they battled, okay? Maybe each float has like a Nerf gun, or they are all given dodgeballs.
Paintballs.
They're paintballs. They're peppering each other with paintballs as they cruise
the
through.
crowd gets paintball guns.
Maybe they're in teams. Maybe the parade floats are in teams. Fireworks. Macy's Day. Danger. We need danger. We definitely needed danger added.
I saw pro wrestling. I like live pro wrestling as it's moving.
Live UFC event. Put a UFC event on each one, and they're duking it out as they cruise through.
Or maybe like the parade is like them coming up to the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's their entrance, is a parade.
Yes.
Each one's got a float, and they're riding side by side, just like posing and shadow boxing like they do in the pregame. They're always shadow boxing.
But they have to run and catch the float.
And then it runs, and then the two floats come in from two different directions, and they meet in the octagon.
Okay, so now Flo's getting on her last one across the line blows up. Flo, you should be on the show because you're already thinking what we're thinking. Here's what we want, Flo. I want to take it even further. I want it to be on the Daytona track, okay? And I want them
Pit stops.
Yes, I want them to be moving. I want these floats to be really cruising around. I'd almost rather it to be demolition derby style where they're kind of banging into each other. It's getting a little physical. There's maybe every year there's a little bit of rivalry amongst the floats.
Ooh, yeah. Last year there was some bad blood between the Oscar Mayer Wiener float and the State Farm float. So this year, we're going to see some fireworks, folks.
That is so funny. Can you imagine? I'd be glued to the television.
Football would be
Turn that punk-ass football game. The Oscar Mayer Wiener and the State Farm guy are about to go
battling it out.
They are about to go head-to-head, dude. Last float standing.
Yes.
Macy's Day Parade on some new shit, dude. Copyright this idea, dude. This is brilliant.
Copyright. There has to be a winner of some sort.
100%. There's got to be a winner to the parade. I want to
Best in show. They don't even have a voting system.
Yeah.
Maybe American Idol. Maybe get the fans involved.
Yes.
If I can watch it.
Yes.
I'm voting.
Chat, if you're watching the parade and they're circling around demolition derby style, they're banging into each other, who's going to last the longest, whose engine's not going to punk out, who maybe is going to get injured, and you could actually vote as they're going, you're
what
in
if
on it.
What if it's just like you can put a little wager on it and like half the money goes to charity?
It's so American, you immediately had to put betting in it.
Hey, I want to bet on these things.
I want to bet on these parades.
Hey, you've been to demolition derby, right?
Yes.
Yeah, same here.
Phenomenal.
100%. You pick one before it starts, and that's your car.
Demolition Derby costs $7 and is the greatest time.
It's by far some of the best dollars you will ever spend in your life.
1,000%. Now, Demolition Derby parades, like I said, the floats don't do anything, so I want that kind of battle. Now, I'm talking to my older brother about it last night. He is a borderline insane person, so he has the most ridiculous ideas. This is what he wants. All right, alien. He wants the floats to be filled with nothing but convicts.
I thought you were going to say the kerosene idea.
Well, you can say that next. Yeah. He wants there to be nothing but convicts on these floats. And he wants in the Daytona event that whoever's the last float standing, those 2 or 3 people on the float get their freedom. Yeah. Now, here's another idea. I like the idea that if your float somehow loses whatever, like maybe let's say we're voting and it loses. Oh, this is the other idea. Let's say they're going around and we're all voting on who's the best float. If your float gets booted, right, in that turn of voting, it goes to the middle and they have some great destruction. Maybe like a wrecking ball comes through or like a TNT just blows it up.
Or a giant trash compactor has to drive in.
Yes, death race. Okay, see these are Macy's Day Parade. So if you got...
Maybe we add obstacles as the race goes on.
Little ramps,
add some
fires.
things.
Okay, so no, you guys, so now that's all we have on
all of a sudden,
yes.
I'm year in, year out. We're tailgating for this.
Turn the
you have an
football
infield
game on. Yes.
You have an infield where you can watch this live. People are paying thousands of dollars to bring their RVs and watch the Thanksgiving Day Demolition Derby Parade.
This would be the biggest hit of all time. Thanksgiving would take on a whole new meaning, dude. Where do I sign up? Yeah, let's get a petition started. Okay, now let's get into Thanksgiving, guys. We've had some fun. Somebody's asking about basketball. Okay, so we put up a graphic this week, And in Thanksgiving, everybody loads up, right? Everybody just puts as much crap as they can on their plate. But we wanted to know, when push comes to shove, if you had to make very hardcore decisions at the end of that line, and you could only spend a certain amount to put together a perfect Thanksgiving plate, where are you guys drawing the line? Okay, so Lamb put together a beautiful graphic. Beautiful graphic. I would say top-notch level graphic. So here's the graphic. You guys should host your own parade, pay-per-view style. Winter Rose, Flow.
Yeah, we got to, yeah.
Give me
Who
$10
wants
million.
to yeah. Call Dana White, get him, or somebody. Mark Cuban probably be on this.
$10 million. I'm just saying, Chad, dead ass serious.
Yo, let's get on Shark Tank.
Yo,
we pitch Shark Tank this.
They're like, do you have anything else? Is this just like a spitball, like high idea? They're like, yeah, we got like, what do you guys think? They're like, we could just take this idea and make it right now. They're not in on this. There's so much
like, what
danger.
have you done? You're like,
so
I just
much
came up with the
danger.
idea.
There's so much danger in this idea. They're never gonna. They're like, people would die, and I'm like, right? We're nodding our head. Yeah, that'd be great. Right? Okay, so here's the graphic for you guys. Okay, so we're giving you guys $10. Chat, I need you guys to do this right now. This is the graphic. Okay. I can't see it from crystal clear from over here, but I'm going to have Lamb. Okay, here we go. So here's the graphic. You got $10. Turkey is $3. Ham is $3. Lamb, being ridiculously funny, put tofurkey on there. So if you're a tofu fan, you can get it for a very cheap bargain at $1 in the clearance section. So $3 for ham, $3 for turkey, $1 for the tofurk. Mashed potatoes and stuffing. Everybody knows the premium sides. They belong with the proteins because they're that high cholesterol.
Got to upcharge for the premium
gotta
sides.
charge. So mashed potatoes and stuffing are also $3. I don't want to argue about it. Now, some people aren't gravy fans, but if you want to get gravy, let's talk about it. It costs money, so it's $1.
Yeah, so mashed potatoes and gravy is a $4.
Very good. Now, mashed potatoes we thought was more of the crowd favorite than sweet potatoes. So sweet potatoes got a discount. They're at $2. All right? And we're talking sweet potato casserole, okay? We're not talking like just a sweet potato, all right?
No mash. Yeah, there's sugar, brown sugar involved, butter, all that jazz.
Lamb is big on the rolls. I cannot stress this enough. It actually has come out of his mouth an uncomfortable amount how big he is on the rolls.
Thanksgiving for me is a way to eat the most varieties of bread in all forms possible.
Lamb wants to take stuffing and put it inside the roll, and that's not an exaggeration.
No, not at all.
Not at all. So rolls are $1. Corn is $1. Deviled eggs, for some reason, in my family is really big, and we joked about it. Apparently, it's big in a lot of families. So deviled eggs is $1. Me and Lamb had the hardest laugh because apparently both of our grandmothers put out Gherkins pickles. Does anybody else's grandmothers put out pickles? Is this a thing?
I've never seen them other than Thanksgiving.
My grandma.
No one else has like got these in their fridge.
Just rolls out a plate of pickles. I mean, just as random as hell.
I think we forgot our green bean casserole.
Okay, green bean casserole is also $2. You get that at a deal, but not everybody likes it.
Yeah.
So green bean casserole
It's a very divisive side, surprisingly.
Yeah, green bean casserole people get really fiery about. Now, here's where things get a little fiery. This is going to piss a lot of people off and make some people very happy. If Sky High is in here, he's about to get upset. Where I'm from, and every single person that I've ever met in my life has told me the same thing. And that is a wildly incorrect blanket statement, but I'm going to say it anyway. Most people I've talked to like the canned cranberry sauce.
With the ridges.
It's
got to have the ridges. You got to cut. You don't be scooping that thing out. No. You cut it out, both sides, and just let it slide out.
Yes, Lamb's 100% right. Cranberry sauce with the ridges. Everybody I've talked to likes it more, so it's $2. Homemade cranberry sauce, for some reason, cannot master it at a level that bunk-ass canned cranberry sauce can. It fights a battle that canned foods normally cannot win.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
I challenge you to make an actually delicious homemade cranberry sauce. That can beat my can of cranberry sauce. I challenge you, Gordon Ramsay.
Now, I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves because I told chat I wanted to answer, and I'm going to give them their due. So let's go through some of these. Flowgrown immediately come out. I mean, Flowgrown literally had his pistols.
Yeah.
He had his hands on his guns. He couldn't wait to give his answer. So he's got ham, very similar to mine. Mashed potatoes, okay, skipping the sweet. He went stuffing, super strong. Deviled eggs, Flo, you have $1 left. Does that mean you want gravy? Talk about it. Alien came in with a very similar ham, mashed potatoes. Wow! Wow, look at this. He went ham, mashed potatoes, gravy, rolls, deviled eggs. You gotta love it. The dude just went, just give me all the dollar shit at the bottom. I'll go crazy.
Sometimes you gotta fill out your menu with some dollar items.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We all go to McDonald's. We gotta pepper in a couple of McDoubles.
Yep. Queen with the turkey, mashed taters. Love the way you said it. Stuffing, corn, and I'll do some dirty stuff from green bean casserole. Looks like you're over budget, but you did say dirty stuff, so I'll give you that. Pickles, ooh. Pickled eggs, pickles. Deviled eggs, I will kill for. Flo, I'm with you, dude. I literally, they bring them every year, and every year they say don't eat them until dinner, and I have a full fucking dozen before the meal starts.
I love how, for some reason, if I gave you 12 hard-boiled eggs,
never
you would never consume them.
Never consume
But if I just cut them in half and mix in a little mayonnaise, all of a sudden,
I'm hockey pucking them through my gullet there. Backlog, Mr. Kevin said he's going turkey. Okay, so this is one of the
strong turkeys.
Yeah, this is back with turkey. Turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, crayon sauce.
Homemade or canned?
Homemade.
Ooh, okay. Maybe to save the dollar.
Yep, devil.
I get you.
Maybe to save the dollar.
You know?
I don't know.
So you get an extra item. I get you.
Deviled eggs and corn. I like that, Kev. Okay. I like the Texas Pete pickles. It looks like the can. That's very true, Rob. Cranberry sauce can stay at the store. Flo fired shots. Turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, and rolls fired. Cranberry sauce is literally cranberry sauce with gelatin in it. So I watched the VOD. I know, dude. I told you I wouldn't lie to you, bro. I want a Sprite cranberry. That's very, very different. That's actually $10.
And that's Christmas.
That's Christmas all by itself. Okay, so for me, let's start with lamb, actually. Lamb, what do you got?
I got ham.
Okay, bald.
Ham over turkey.
Uh-huh.
I got stuffing.
Yep.
I got green bean casserole.
Yep.
I got rolls. And I got gravy.
Okay, so lamb with the green bean casserole. Green bean casserole is going to be left off mine. I also am a ham fan, but I'm going to be honest with you. Ham or turkey, I'm not really that picky. Both are getting smothered in something. If the turkey's covered in gravy, I don't really give a shit. Ham or turkey for me, either way, but I'll probably go ham. Stuffing is an actual must. I think it's the best part of Thanksgiving besides, obviously I have to say family, but besides that, stuffing.
Best food item.
Wonderful. Got to have stuffing. I'm a sweet potato guy. I'm going sweet potato. It's going to save me some money in the long run. Then I load up, got to double down, get the gravy. Then I come in, can't leave out my deviled eggs. Does that max me out?
I think it does.
That max me out. Okay. Also, though, you do have the option to do 5 stuffings and 5 gravies and just hit the fucking road.
I'm interested. Actually, I'd probably go 6 stuffings, 4 gravies.
Wow. Okay.
Because I don't need the gravy to stuffing ratio. I don't need a ton, just a little drizzle.
Very important. Now let's go desserts. What are we talking for desserts here?
Now, so we got a list.
Now let the chat. Did we get a vote here? Was anybody on the train when we are with the cranberry sauce, or is everybody's cranberry sauce made from their family actually better than the gelatinous?
First off, my family's never made cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I grew up without it as well.
Granted, we didn't. Yeah, my mom was barely making turkey.
My grandmother used to do that obnoxious thing where she would make the fruit gelatin and serve that as a dish, where she would just take like grapes and canned fruit and put it in some kind of Jello, and then they would call that a dish. And even as a kid, I thought, this doesn't feel like food anymore.
Yeah.
We
what are we doing?
We missed something.
Snuggles here. Prime.
Snuggles Prime.
Hello. Followed.
How could we have somebody named Snuggles Prime in a
podcast
named Snug Stories? You got to introduce yourself and tell you where you're from. Thanksgiving, yes, 100% agrees. Favorite holiday as well. I prefer homemade. We never made any, but I prefer homemade. Whose family home makes it every year? That's what I'm saying. Cranberry sauce sucks. Keep it off my plate. I love the passion. To be honest with you, I don't care if you're right or wrong. I just like passion.
Also, I built Google apparently follows us now too.
I can't eat cranberry sauce because seeing the ridges just grosses me out. I actually don't mind that answer because it does kind of remind you that it's from a can.
Yeah.
That's
It is the most obviously from a can item that exists and that people love.
100%.
And they're stockpiling that thing for like the whole year.
Yes.
Because all of a sudden, middle of November shows up and they just got pallets of cranberry sauce at every single grocery store. You're like, where you been hiding this?
Yeah, where's the cranberry sauce been? I don't know. I named myself after my cat. Oh, that's actually funny. It's so funny. You're in the show.
And you like Transformers.
That's crazy.
Solid.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's snug.
What's crazy, Snuggles, is that literally is the theme to our show. Really quick 8-second anecdote. When I was a kid, I brought home the word tight. I kept saying the word tight to my dad. He said, why don't you try and start a word that means cool? So I tried to start the word snug. So on this show, if you want something to be cool, it's snug, okay?
Damn, that's snug.
Very snug. Okay, so Laura, real quick, also for dessert, throw your best dessert out there and do not, Well, I'm just not even gonna get upset with it. We're gonna go right to this here. We're gonna go through really quickly the Thanksgiving desserts, and I want you guys to drop your favorite. All right, I'm gonna cut. Here we go. You're ready to roll.
All right. So they got carrot cake. I love it. I've never seen it at a Thanksgiving.
I don't really love carrot cakes. I'm not gonna be super pumped if somebody brings it.
Lemon meringue pie.
Definitely not gonna be excited.
Nah. Chocolate chip cookies.
Now, you said this was weird to you, but in my family, people bring just a massive cornucopia of desserts. There's this, there's that, there's cookies. So this is not that foreign to me.
I just don't think of it as dessert.
I agree.
Like, it's not like, hey, what's for dessert? And just like, you know?
Yeah.
Pumpkin bread. All right, whatever. I'd
man.
prefer a banana bread, honestly.
I prefer bread pudding way over any kind of actual bread.
Any sort of loaf.
Yeah. With homemade peach cobbler for the win. With homemade ice cream, not going to argue with that.
Ooh, that's not even on this list.
Are they special chocolate chip cookies? They're not, but you can make whatever you want.
Cranberry pie.
Ironically, he just asked if they're special cookies, and if you scroll up 8 seconds.
Chocolate chip.
No, right here. Go back. Oh, just like on that one you were just on the cranberry sauce, it just looked like a weed leaf right here. He was asking if they're special cookies, and if you it looked like okay, cranberry. What is this?
Pie.
Has anybody ever had a cranberry pie?
With just like cranberries sitting on top?
Not aware that was a thing.
Me neither.
But I would take a bite.
Yeah. Cherry pie.
Cherry pie. I'm okay.
I'm pretty neutral on cherry pie.
I like any. Actually, ice cream makes everything better.
Sweet potato pie.
I cannot remember the last time I had a sweet potato pie, but when I did have it, I thought it tasted just like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Am I wrong in that?
This is one of the few, I know you're super anti like grocery store pre-mades. This is one of the few I would probably accept as a pre-made.
Okay.
Just because I don't know too many people out there making a sweet potato pie.
It's literally underrated. Okay, my mom's cookies were peanut butter flavored. Oh my god, that sounds unbelievable.
Now, peanut butter cookies, you're starting to talk.
You're saying
whole different level.
You guys are saying sweet potato pie is underrated. Is that what we were talking about? Or you guys are talking about something else? Because I have to know. I don't know enough about sweet potato pie, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if I had to make one, do I start with sweet potatoes?
Do I just mash sweet potatoes, add sugar and flour, and call it a day? Like, I don't know.
No idea. Next one.
Chocolate cake.
Is anybody eating chocolate cake at Thanksgiving? Because we are unaware that was a thing. How dare you rate sweet potato to pumpkin? I'm sorry, Flo. I didn't mean to ruin your whole day. I'm sorry. I love you.
They're similar color.
Similar color. All right. I don't know about the chocolate cake.
I'm out.
Okay, I'll have a bite of chocolate cake, but it doesn't belong at Thanksgiving.
But yeah, if you roll up with a chocolate cake, I got questions.
Snickerdoodle cookies, that's fine too.
That's my number one cookie.
There you go.
Apple crisp.
I love a good apple crisp. Apple crisp is high level.
I would say a great apple crisp actually better than a great apple pie.
I know that's going to piss everybody off, but I want to argue with Lamb, but I think he's right. A good apple crisp might be better than a good apple pie, especially if you have some good ice cream with it. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, guys.
Chocolate pie. Did not know this was a thing, but again, I'm interested.
Totally knew it was a thing. My family used to hang out in Pennsylvania at the cabin. Somebody always brought a chocolate pie. Very, very tasty. It's basically chocolate mousse on top of a crust.
Well, I'm interested.
Very, very delicious. It's actually really nice.
This one.
Now, my family used to start cinnamon rolls for breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay there.
Okay.
But it's not dessert.
I agree with you.
Somehow we've tricked ourselves into accepting that a cinnamon roll is a breakfast.
Same thing with donut.
Yeah.
So donut's not a dessert. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's just a different shape.
Yes, correct. Apple pie is overrated. Oh, wow. Shots fired.
Pumpkin cheesecake.
This is my number one. I don't have a lot of family that does this, but the few times I've had pumpkin cheesecake, love it.
Again, this might be one of the few pre-mades I'm accepting.
Okay. Yeah, somebody rolls in with a pre-made pumpkin cheesecake because they didn't want to spend...
From like a nice spot.
Yeah, they go to like a nice
Cheesecake
bakery.
Factory or something like that. Yeah.
Love it.
Pecan
so cinnamon rolls is actually getting the same love as us. People are saying it's a breakfast food, not a dessert. So pecan pie. We got somebody in the chat, Queen, that said that she makes a pecan pie. She actually said she has a tree in the back that has pecans in it. So fresh pecan pie sounds pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to be... You know my theory. You know I don't like nuts in my dessert.
It's weird because the pecans or pecans or however you want to say it.
Pecans.
Are not... They're in the pie. It's like a goo, and then it just has like pecans in it.
I don't know what to think about this. The sweetest of the brown sugar said loads of butter. You can't go wrong. I don't know if I love a big fat crunch on top of my dessert. It doesn't do a whole lot.
They do soften a little in the oven and being cooked.
Okay,
so they're not like raw pecan.
But here's what I'm saying, Chad. I'm not anti this. If somebody rolls in with a good pecan pie, I'm willing to turn the corner and say I love it. I just can't remember taking a bite of a pecan pie and go, yeah. I don't remember.
I've never looked forward to pecan pie.
Okay, so all right, number two? Number 2 is kind of surprising, right?
Number 2 is standard.
I mean,
Your
it's
pumpkin.
surprising that it's not number 1.
Yeah. This is, to me, Thanksgiving.
Yes. This is the only time you should have pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I was talking about earlier on the chat. You roll in with a Vons, Ralph's, Giants, whatever, Piggly Wiggly's, pre-made pumpkin pie for $6.99 that's sitting on the shelf with 1,000 other ones. It's actual dog shit, and I really am not upset. I'm really upset. I'm really not happy.
Even if you make like the canned pumpkin like recipe, it is 10 times better.
Yes. So if you make a homemade pumpkin pie, you are probably saving somebody's Thanksgiving, and you are the real MVP. Fake ass pumpkin pie, I cannot stand. There's not a lot. I mean, look.
I think that's the reason people have like
Yeah.
animosity to pumpkin pie.
I agree.
Is they've only ever had like store-bought ones.
I agree. I think some people have never had good pumpkin pie. Like I said, a lot of times you will see people buy cheap pumpkin pie and load up on the Cool Whip, and it's like, look, if you need that much Cool Whip to save a dessert, it's probably not that good of a dessert.
You prefer Cool Whip or whipped cream or like Ready Whip?
Cool Whip a million times over. Ready Whip out of a can is gross.
Really?
Ugh.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not, look, okay, gross is a strong word, right? Like I would eat it like a million times over Brussels sprouts, right? But over Cool Whip is dope. Actually, but real whipped cream still tops that, but who's making real whipped cream?
I don't got time for that. And then we got our number 1 according to this list, which I don't know is I could see a lot of people agreeing with this, but apple pie.
I think apple pie is probably like 4th or 5th on my pie, so it's not getting me all wound up.
I do like an apple pie at Christmas. It's more of a Christmas thing for me. Cinnamon is more like Christmas for me. I don't know.
It's just so easy to mess up a pie, and apple pie, people just don't get it right very often. At least for me.
I get so mad when you go in and you think it's a big piece of pie, and then it's like this giant air gap between the apples. And the pie.
Yes.
You're like, so you're a pie of lies.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Yeah, he's just lying to me immediately. Pie.
It's like a bag of Lay's potato chips, but a pie.
Chat is on one right now.
Yeah, they're just going wild.
They're going wild. I can't read all these comments. You guys have just gone crazy. Pecan. You guys can argue about it now. All right, we'll go full screen. I got a few questions, just a pop quiz for you guys on some Thanksgiving subjects.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Yeah. What do? I shoot the hostage. All right.
All right. I didn't even say there was a hostage.
Well, I'm shooting.
it.
So he's going down, dude.
So, with the physics books out late at night.
It's an old reference. I don't know if people are going to get the speed reference there.
to
All right. Malk. Hot shot. You know that reference. All right, here we go. So these are just like 6 or 7 Thanksgiving hot shot quiz questions. I'm just curious if you guys know or any of them. I'm going to give you maybe 15 seconds. Average calories consumed at Thanksgiving dinner. Not all day,
Okay,
just the
just
dinner.
dinner?
Average calories consumed at Thanksgiving dinner.
It's a lot of carbs, so I'm gonna guess it's higher. And dessert. We're assuming desserts included in this.
I don't know.
I'm gonna assume so. I'm gonna say 3,300.
3,300. We got 2,600, 4,000. Yeah, man, speed. Come on. All right. So average calories consumed at a Thanksgiving dinner.
I'd say 3,300. That's
3,200, 8,000.
Don't be stealing my answers.
Yeah, somebody got close to you. Somebody went 32. Flo went 32.
All right, Flo. That's
But
fair.
they're on a delay.
8,000 seems excessive there, Dino.
He's a troll, so it's not a real answer.
just saying.
He's just
be
messing.
very difficult.
All right, so the answer kind of 2,500. The answer kind of shocked me. And to be honest with you, we have somebody kind of close, but it's not going to be the person you think is that close.
It's me.
No.
Damn it.
It is Jess is the closest. It's 4,500 is the average calories consumed at a Thanksgiving dinner.
If you include dessert, that's easy.
Yeah.
Like 2 slices of pie could be 1,200 calories.
You shouldn't be eating 2 slices of pie the second you're done Thanksgiving dessert. At the Thanksgiving dinner.
It's Thanksgiving. Usually I've
4,500
I don't
is
know
a
how-
really big number, though.
it's double what you're doing in a
That
day,
is a
and you're doing it in a
massive-
meal.
That is a massive amount of calories, dude.
Hey.
What's up, Squirrel? What's up, buddy? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Thanks for making the podcast. Yeah, you win. You get a round of applause from the audience. Woo! Okay, 4,500 calories. That's a big number, though.
That is a big number.
That shocked me. All right. First Thanksgiving NFL game, not the first football game on Thanksgiving. The first game that was ever televised or whatever from the NFL on Thanksgiving. What year was it?
I'm going to say 1973.
Southern American Thanksgiving dinner. Yo, squirrels in the building. Squirrel. Everyone knows that halftime is all that matters. That's that is not how I feel. I'm sorry, Jess. I love you. I was going to say 4,500, but I felt like it was way too high. Rose, you should have said it. You got to get in here and start shooting. Come on, baby. All right. First Thanksgiving NFL game of all time.
1973.
My boy going 73. And he's going to be upset, chat. 68.
All right, that's within 5 years. I'll accept that.
No. He said 68. 75. Oh. All right. You guys are all going to be upset. Lamb and you guys are a smooth 50 years old. First game, 1920, dude. I swearsies. Crazy. I know. What do you want me to do about it, dude? Fact
Televised?
I don't know.
Or just played? Because I was going, I thought televised.
Okay. 1920. First Thanksgiving NFL game of all time.
All right.
All right. Now, poll was done.
North Pole.
Massive poll. I think 100,000 people, they said. Pumpkin pie or apple pie? What was the number one pick? People prefer.
Of those two.
Pumpkin pie or apple pie? 100,000 people polled for Thanksgiving.
I got to go apple.
That shit got telegrammed. Who has a TV in 1920? Pumpkin. That shit got telegrammed. That shit got announced over the radio. John Wilbert running 2 yards, not going that fast because there's not really any athletes on the field here.
Good thing they're not wearing helmets.
Apple, pumpkin, cherry. That wasn't an option. Let me go through the options again, Alien. Pumpkin or apple? The answer is apple.
Yeah, got one right.
Actually, a pretty decent majority. I think it was like 55, 56%. Shows apple over pumpkin. All right. How many turkeys are prepared in America every Thanksgiving? Just Thanksgiving. Not like all time. How many turkeys are prepared every Thanksgiving, chat? In America, just America.
60 million.
60 million. It's because of the season they asked, I'm guessing. Maybe. 45,000. I need to explain to you how many people are in America. 45 million. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, definitely not 45,000. I could guess that. Yeah, I'm going 60 million.
60 million. Okay.
60 million.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
250 million. I can't count. No worries. 600 million. 50 million.
Flowed 10 times in me.
Yeah, 10 times in you. All right, I'm going to be, I actually am so, I'm going to be very blunt with you guys. I'm very impressed. The chat is, that you guys are dead accurate. You guys are so on, you don't even know it. The answer is 46 million. Hey. So we got Queen with the Price is Right answer, 45, one underneath. We got Malcolm with 50. We got you very close at 60. Everybody's really right in there. So the answer was 46 million. That's a lot of turkeys. Next question. What percentage of Americans prefer leftovers to the actual dinner itself?
68%.
68%. What percentage of Americans?
69%.
Thank you, Lamb. I appreciate that.
69%.
I swear Queen is looking this up. That, you know what, Rose? I thought the same thing.
Some of these, but she's one of the first in the chat, so I will say.
She fired that answer pretty fast. It would be that would be really tough to Google as fast as she gets. So I'm actually going to give her to her. If she gives two more answers that are dead on, we'll time her out. No, just kidding. I love Jess. She looks forward to this. I know she's actually probably shooting from the hip. What percentage of Americans prefer the leftovers to the actual meal? 75%, 47%, 70%. Who prefers leftovers to the fresh meal? I cannot agree with you more, Malk. I do love leftovers, but the actual meal is just flat better. But the answer is 80%. That's crazy.
I love the leftovers.
I'm ignoring calls for this. That's right.
Part of it is like there's that build up for the meal.
Yes.
Like it feels like this should be good.
Yes.
The next day, it's like
you don't have to cook.
Yeah, you're just like so excited for it. Like it's nice.
This podcast is more important than my job. I agree with that. Actually, I think that's a
pretty profound statement right there.
That's true.
Damn, that's snug.
Okay. It's a Southern thing. I swear to God, bro. I have talked to people. I think I've talked to a million people that have said they don't even eat leftovers, like period. So that number surprised me a lot. Also, though, I love leftovers. Like, I really get excited for leftovers in the fridge. This is like the holiday for leftovers. So I cannot believe, but I can't believe that 80% would rather have it heated up. All right. 2 more questions. Real quick, the heaviest turkey ever recorded, Guinness World Record. Guinness World Record, heaviest turkey all time.
47 pounds.
Maybe 80% just don't like their in-law. That's probably a pretty good point.
Yeah, it's a lot more enjoyable.
That's right.
47 pounds. That's no. I'm gonna go up because you can buy a 30-pound turkey like at the store if you have to.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna go 99 pounds.
Ooh, okay. We got Jess with 112. We got Dino with 77. We got Flogro going with the offensive lineman turkey at 320 pounds. We got Winner and Rose going with the NBA turkey at 200 pounds and Alien at 50 pounds. All right, so we had somebody pretty close, and that would be the troll in our chat. Mr. Dino Nuggy at 77 is the closest. 86 pounds.
I said 99.
Yeah, you were close.
We're exactly the same difference away.
I know, but you're over, dude.
Oh, damn it. I forgot we're playing Price is Right rules for this weird quiz that we're doing.
Price is Right rules is kind of like...
it's the standard.
You can just pull it out of the sky.
It's the universal standard. Everybody understands.
Yo, Google coming in with 400, bro. I know, dude. I can't believe, Dino Nuggy, you came out of here with... You actually got it right. Okay, final question. My favorite question of the day. This is my favorite. Black Friday is the biggest day of the year. Yeah, it was actually 86 was the answer. The answer was 86 pounds. That's a turkey, bro. That's a fucking turkey, dude.
That rolls up on you.
No, you didn't get it exactly right. You were the closest, I said. If you would have got it exactly right, we would have actually changed the podcast to your name, but you missed it.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, buddy. You're really close. Black Friday is the biggest day for what profession? Black Friday is the biggest day for what profession? What profession
it's the busiest?
makes the most money and is the busiest?
Ooh, I got one.
All right, hold on to that.
I got one.
Retail employees, solid guess.
Oh, no. I think if I say mine, people are going to steal it.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it's that good of an answer?
Yeah. Ooh, I got two answers now. Ooh, damn it.
What profession is the busiest on Thanksgiving?
On Black Friday.
Black Friday.
I got it.
Black Friday.
I got it.
Retail employees, solid guess. Sports, that's a couple sports guesses. Profession or company? Profession. Profession is the answer. Profession is the question. It's not company. I'm looking for a profession. Amazon drivers is actually probably the real
It might be the new answer.
That might be the new answer. That's actually probably a good guess. Sex worker. I think that's Christmas time, Backlog, but you're getting close. Sports with Google. Retail. Okay. No. Fishing.
All right. Here's my answer.
All right.
My guess. Pizza delivery driver.
Ooh, another solid guess.
Or movie theater employee.
Number one profession with the most calls, the busiest time of the year for this profession. Plumbing, bro. Black Friday. Everybody's dumping, dude. They said the article was specifying that they are
Fishing not too far off, Dino.
Overloaded with calls on Black Friday.
Well, all those in-laws, your plumbing's not used to handling 40 people rolling through your house.
Overloaded, they said, with calls on Black Friday. Can you imagine? People are like, yo, I'm not looking forward to Black Friday. Why? Do you work in retail? No, I'm a plumber, dude. You
know what they call it in the plumbing business? Brown Friday.
Let's go, Chad. This is what you tuned in for. Brown Friday, baby. Let's go. I told you it's the best answer, the best quiz answer of all time, dude. Let's go, Chad. You guys were not ready for the plumber answer. I know you weren't, dude. That made me laugh so hard before the show. You guys just don't even know. All they want to do is go out and shop.
Can't
do it.
Can't do it.
Here's my beef, though. You gotta drop a serious log to actually clog a toilet.
I think it's volume. I think it's like, I'm just saying, if you, on Thanksgiving, you got like 20 people in your house, and your house normally handles 4 people.
Yeah. You just dropped that 86-pound turkey down a toilet,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
All right, I'm hearing you, dude. I'm with you. Grandma will be like, I can't stop bleeding. Yeah. That answer stunned me, and I just could not wait to share it with you guys because I just thought it fit in this fucking show, like, just very snugly.
Damn, that's snug.
Y'all better call the stream closer back Brown Friday. I'm telling you, dude, we should, bro. We really should. All right. Let's go on. Let's move on to another story, guys. We wanted to get some Thanksgiving jib jab in because we will probably not do a podcast next Thursday for obvious reasons. There's a big holiday. Now, if you guys have been a part of the podcast before, you know that we do like to get into the aliens. Okay, so we're going to drop in the Snug files. Very quick story, but we, anytime it comes across our airways, we try and send it across your airways. Just a really interesting story that I read the other day. It said that the ex-head of Pentagon UFO program seems like a guy might know what he's talking about. First off, love to know what that guy's clearance is.
Yeah, first off, the Pentagon has a UFO program?
Fascinating. Second off, do you hope his name is Clarence?
I hope his name is something like really obscure, like, you know.
Clarence, do you have clearance for this, dude? All right, so.
Oh,
Hey, see what I did there?
all for that joke.
Hey, dude, it's first thing.
All for the jokes.
All for the jokes. First thing that came to my mind. I don't know why. So Clarence, the ex-head of Pentagon UFO program.
Luis Elizondo.
Hopefully not too late. Zeus, welcome in, man. We are kind of getting through the end of it here. I'm sorry that you just joined in, but we are kind of getting the end of it. We probably got 2 or 3 more stories. So he came out and said that the UFOs that have been reported over the last 70 years are a lot of them are actually the exact same reportings. Like the details would be the same, the specifications, the imagery, all of it will be exactly the same.
He does have a tell-all book coming out soon.
Whoa.
Just FYI.
I would love tell-all should be in quotes, and it is.
Yeah. Anybody who's ever worked at the Pentagon has never.
Yeah.
Free play, Claire.
Jesus.
Free play.
Claire, there's a podcast happening.
Don't be spamming the chat, Claire.
Yeah, there's a podcast happening. Brothers confirming what Lazar said. They've had him for years. Right. Okay, so we did talk about Lazar. If you guys have not know the Bob Lazar, we've talked about this on the podcast before. We love Bob Lazar. We think Bob Lazar is a fascinating guy. He doesn't look like
He won't return our phone calls, though.
That's so weird. He doesn't look like a liar, though. Right?
He believes it.
That's actually what we said before. We don't know if Bob Lazar is lying, but what he says, he definitely believes. And I believe him. And I also, the one part of the story that was fascinating was he's got like a certificate or something saying he graduated from this college.
No, I never heard of him.
There's no record of him ever being there. They just wiped it. That's one of my favorite details to the whole story. We love these stories that come across the airways. I thought it was really interesting. And you brought up an interesting fact that 70 years was kind of an interesting number, right?
Yeah, it really coincides.
Free play.
It coincides with Roswell.
Yeah, Lamb said if you go back 70 years, it's almost right at Roswell. So I thought that was really, really interesting. Roswell is one of those things that is very famous UFO landing, quote unquote. If you guys are not alien fans, Claire acting different. She's going crazy in here. So I thought this story was interesting because I said, if they're getting like a variety of different reports, I think that makes it tough.
Yeah.
If everybody's reporting that they're seeing the same thing, I think that gives more validity to it, not less. So we thought that was really, really interesting. Like I said, when this guy's book does come out, we will read it and we will tell you guys about it. So they were talking about that they've seen the same vehicle over and over.
Yeah, this Tic Tac.
They call it the Tic Tac, seen by pilots in 2004, early 50s, early 60s. They said they all say the same thing, that it moves and performs in ways that they've never seen before. I actually love it. That's probably right, City. You're 100% right. Okay, next story. Lamb, let's move on to a little segment that we have. We actually do a very small version of this segment, but we love this segment. I guess we don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Did I miss it? I always miss it. Oh, wait, there it is.
Nope.
Nope. I guess we don't have it anymore. Okay. Sorry, guys. We really just wanted to press a button. That's really all.
This is so crazy.
That's so crazy. Okay, so the segment we're going to do, dodgeball. Actually, Lamb does want to play dodgeball. The segment we're going to do is, are you in?
Or are you out?
That's right. Are you in or are you out? We're going to show you guys 3-4 things here, and we want to know if you guys are in or whether you're out. First story of the day. Lamb, drop the bomb on it, baby.
World's most exclusive address. It's apparently on a yacht.
What?
So your yacht moves.
Okay, I'm in. So your address is on a yacht.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 39 apartments are about to hit the market.
Wow.
So here's the boat, in case you're wondering what it looks like. Just cruise around in this guy. And here's one of your basic bedrooms.
Oh, my God.
Do it now.
Book it, dude.
Yeah. Every room has its own balcony facing the ocean.
Yeah, bro, I'll have to tell you my UFO experience. You have to, Flo. Maybe we'll share it on the show.
So here's some more photos. They have different sizes. You can add like private kitchens.
Fair question. What's the location of said boat?
It travels the world.
Travels the world, alien.
So different world-class chefs get on board at different locations to cook. It has a 10,000 bottle wine cellar, top down, connoisseurs club, fine spirits and cigars.
Oh, baby, keep it going.
Like
Lamb, just keep going, but maybe read it a little slower.
so, it goes. Apartments start at 9.5 million euros. So what's that like?
Are you gonna buy it?
Just buy it.
Okay.
You own it.
You own it.
So probably what's that? $12-13 million
13 million dollars
for the starter kit.
and that's
And that's not. I'm sure food costs extra. I'm
that's
sure.
like a closet with a porta potty. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it does have a helipad.
right in case right.
Yeah, so you got to get in, get out. You
Right.
know, travel to your house.
Yes, travel to my house.
It's the only residential super yacht in the world, just so you know.
I didn't know there was any residential super yacht, so I'm fully in on it. The price is so extravagant and ridiculous that it is hard to even fathom a normal human being living here. And you also know for a fact that whoever does live here doesn't live there even semi-permanently. They're
People work here. They
You
have to
said-
have a captain and stuff.
You said every room has a balcony.
Yeah.
That's one of the coolest things. That's one of the coolest things I've ever read. You can see that door opens. I mean, you could literally wake up looking at the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean,
obviously, when this podcast finally takes off, we might need somewhere to, store some money. This might be one of those viable options.
yeah, this
Seems
is
like a good value for your dollar.
a very good investment.
Are you in or you out?
I'm in as long as they have my Dramamine IV.
I might be in as maybe like, the pool guy. Like I could skim the pool probably.
Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. If you guys, maybe they need like a podcast for them to joke about.
Yeah,
I
they
could
need a
tell-
live show. We
100
could tell jokes.
I could tell Murder, She Wrote jokes, old people jokes, 100%. What's up with these kids and these Walkmans? Am I right, Jack?
Yeah, kids these days and their chit chats and
Nah,
tickety talks.
The jokes would have to be way different. They'd have to be like, "What's up with poor people?" Am I right? They're all so needy, right? They would go crazy. Okay. Okay.
All right, next one.
Next one. Are you in or out?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Giant Reese's Cup Thanksgiving pie sold out. But they only made 3,000 of these, knuckleheads. Hershey's put these out. They are not giant Reese's Cups.
Okay, that's
It
important.
is a pie. Like
Okay.
a true traditional peanut butter like pie with chocolate on the bottom and chocolate on the top.
We're talking 4,500 calories. This is definitely
One slice.
This is
There it
definitely
is.
contributing, Yeah, this is definitely going to make that number double probably. Actually, I have a live audience, 100%. Fat in. I love Reese's anything. I like peanut butter anything. You combine peanut butter and chocolate, I'm in. You double down, put it as a pie. I couldn't be more in if I was baked into the pie, dude.
$45. You still in?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm just kidding. I'm still in 100%. $45 seems like a pretty good price.
Because you're splitting this. There's no way one person's consuming
That
this.
seems heavy, dude.
Yeah.
Seems
I'm-
very heavy.
It's something I want to experience, but it's not something I'm like just cruising through.
Agreed. A very, very, very hard in on this. I cannot imagine. Nope. Gains. You're out, dude. Instant diabetes. Facts. They have peanut butter on tap. No, I've never heard of this. That sounds phenomenal. I want it. You're in, dude. All right, so we got a lot of ins on that. Pretty much no outs. One out, I think.
Yeah. Something that Nick is definitely in on.
I
Uncrustable taco bites.
I'm so far out on this, actually. I like Uncrustables anything, but you start rolling out taco meat in a frozen box.
And it's just, it does say heat and eat.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to heat it.
I don't want
At
it.
that point, it's a round Hot Pocket. It's
don't-
not an Uncrustable.
It's tacos. I'm out. See, we got an out. We got an in. I'm out. Okay, we got two outs and an in. I don't know why. I feel like this is gonna be like a sloppy Joe that I heated up out of a freezer.
Fun fact, I've never had an Uncrustable.
They're actually good. An Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwich is one of the most.
Do they have strawberry ones?
They might. I'm
If
serious.
they have strawberry, I'm not a great, I prefer my peanut butter and jelly strawberry.
Here's what's gonna surprise you. They come out of the freezer, and it's still bread, but I don't know how to explain it. But like you take it out, and it's like the bread is still cold, but it's still soft, like you would get like a really good piece of bread. and it has a really nice flavor to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's actually
I might have to try an Uncrustable.
Yeah, what is this monstrosity? I'm out. Have you heard of chocolate hazelnut ones? No. Yes, they do have strawberry. Uncrustable strawberry hit, so you're in on that. Uncrustables hazelnut. Wow. I hate strawberries. Yep.
I'm out.
All right, final one. This ad. No.
Yep. So apparently,
I was not ready for that. I knew the story was here, but I wasn't ready for it to be right here.
So apparently, this the Dyson has an award for innovation.
Okay, so this is okay, Chad. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jess. We haven't even told you what it is yet.
So Dyson
Jess.
every year innovation, and then this is what's called a testicle bath.
Can I pause for a second?
Sure.
This won an award.
Yes.
Okay. I want to say
For
that
innovation in future technologies.
because I think that's important to say.
It's not just an idea.
Right, it's not an idea. It's not like some crazy guy made it up and we're telling you guys about it. This thing won an award, okay? I think that's important.
So, it is a male contraceptive. Basically, you have this device here.
Mm-hmm. Try and explain this story as if this was a Seinfeld episode and you weren't allowed to say the words.
All right.
So just nothing but euphemisms.
Gotcha. So, you have here a receptacle
Guess?
within which a pouch is placed.
I love it.
So once the pouch is securely placed within the receptacle,
The pouch has walnuts in it.
it contains items.
Fantastic.
2 important items of yours.
Fantastic.
Jewels, if you will, that your family is like very
Bestowed upon
Yeah.
you. And I shall, okay?
and then ultrasonic waves are used on said pouch
Uh-huh.
to
Temporarily. That's
yes,
the most interesting
that's
part.
the big part. Temporarily turn off the production of the
Said
male half of the
Yes.
so
this is temporary.
dance.
So you blast your jewels, and how long do I get no chance of babies?
few months
A few months
per blast.
per blast. Here's my fear. How could you not fear permanent damage?
If you're using, I understand.
Right? I think that's my biggest. That's my biggest worry.
The best part of this is you have to put some water in there.
So it's actually a bath.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better. I don't know why.
And then in video games, there's a certain term that's used when you're placing certain things in water.
Yes. Yes. As if you were making a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Ah, lovely, Lamb. Nice segue.
Yeah, you want to make some nice tea.
This is an unbelievable answer. Alien says, if my lady asks, I'm in. Otherwise, I'm out. Very, very true. Out. Wow. People are just solid out on this, Lamb. People don't want it. People don't
It's
want it.
reversible.
Come on, guys. It's reversible. We're giving you top.
They call it a baby blocking bidet.
Oh, my God. That's an unbelievable phrase. Love that phrase.
You just add water to the indicated mark, and you you have to speak with a doctor according to individual sizes.
Right, of course we do. All right, we're going on to the next. Do we have any more? Do we have any more good ones?
Sort of. We got one that's good.
All right,
but I don't know if this is really in or out. This was just kind of how we want to end our
Yeah, that's
show.
how we want to end our show here. Okay, so Lamb saw this article and gave him a chuckle here.
So a Colorado man had some cobweb, had an issue. We've all had a cobweb issue. They get in the corners, they're hard to get rid of.
Yeah, they're gross. They're
You
scary.
know, nobody likes it. You know, you get a broom out sometimes. You can't get them all. They
Yeah.
stick to the broom, and all of a sudden it's gross. Guy has a brilliant idea.
Brilliant.
I'm going to use a blowtorch.
Yep, brilliant idea. Now,
One thing he forgot. Houses are flammable.
did he burn his whole house down?
Yeah. Believe the fire department. His mother's house, too.
What? It wasn't even his house.
No. He was a 39-year-old man living in with his mother, so we'll take it as it is.
He's getting arrested.
Yeah, he set a fire.
Officer, I was just trying to help. You should have seen these cobwebs. I probably saved your life. They were mutant spiders. They're gonna take over this city if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, they'd be carrying away your firefighters if I wasn't here.
You have no idea what I just saved you from, officer. Sir, you're hammered drunk. You don't have any pants on, and you're holding a blowtorch.
First-degree arson
Yes.
Which indicates there's other degrees of arson.
Yeah.
I thought it was arson or not arson.
Second degree arson is like you're smoking a cigarette and you throw the thing over and it lights up something behind you, I think.
That did happen on a golf course.
Oh, really?
Guy like flicked his cigarette and caused like a 10,000 acre fire.
Third degree arson is you're standing near the stove. You make a phone call, and for some reason the waves light the stove, which also lights a paper that's near the stove and catches your neighbor.
I thought that was like, no, I thought third degree is like you fell asleep.
Oh.
With something else.
That was fourth degree what I just did?
Yeah.
Okay. Fifth degree was some light reflected off Venus, hit off your watch.
Yeah, fifth degree is lightning strikes.
Okay, fantastic. So this article did remind me and Lamb of another article that we are not going to cover because
Oh my God.
we try to be positive, but I came across the article the other day that a man was getting arrested and he was hammered drunk and for some reason thought it would be a good idea before I don't know if they were chasing him, I don't know what happened, but he covered his entire body in
Hand sanitizer or
I think it was hand sanitizer. And then the cops, unbeknownst to them, they didn't know he was just covered in this liquid, tried to tase him, and he exploded. Sorry.
you cover yourself in a flammable like gel.
I said I wasn't going to laugh at that story because he's still in urgent care. I think he's doing
Yeah, I mean, you covered yourself in a flammable gel and then did something illegal and were surprised when bad things happen.
I just would love to have been like I feel like the cop that shot it probably looked at the gun.
You
guys gave me the wrong gun.
Yeah, did you give me a flare gun? What happened?
You guys gave me the flamethrower. I was trying to tase the guy and he blew up. Like, I don't know why. Yeah,
it's weird when like a
stupid
bullet
game, stupid prize. Well said.
It's weird when like an actual bullet gun would have been maybe safer.
No, 100%. Shoot the guy in the leg. He'd been way better off. 100%. I don't know why the story made me chuckle. Because we're morons. Guys, I think that's all for today. We really wanted to argue about some Thanksgiving stuff, which we got to do. We got to get all wound up about Thanksgiving Day Parade, which I really, really wanted. And we kept it to about an hour and 10, which we also wanted. Stick a fork in a toaster. Facts. Love you guys. We really do love you guys. I hope you guys had a good time today. We tried to bring the content. Well, we actually did struggle a little bit today to get it together. I'm serious. Up until about 30 minutes before the show, we really did not have internet, so it was a very weird battle for us putting this together. Me and Lamb are both very busy individuals, as you know, so we do try and give you guys the best content that we can find. If you guys do have stories that you think would fit into this niche, it's very obvious what our niche is. Dumb, very low-level brain stories.
Yeah, lowest common denominator stories. That's our wheelhouse.
That's our wheelhouse. Okay, so if you guys find anything alien-related, penis-related, fart-related, dumb, anything
weird foods, interesting things,
interesting technology, anything that fits in there, we would like to have a segment in the show at some point where we could call it like the audience story. Okay, what do we want to call the chat?
Snug Squad.
The Snug Squad. We'd like to have a Snug Squad story, a Snug Squad section where you guys have sent us articles and we will have a section where we will discuss the things that you guys want to argue about. Okay, now don't get your feelings hurt if we don't cover it. We do have to be a little bit picky, and I'm going to be honest with you. We probably started today even with 15 stories, and we whittle down to about 10. So we try and snip and get the best ones we can here, at least the ones that we think would be the most provocative. I'm going to have to tell you my story, please do. We got to get the Australian peanut butter bar, the next one. Let's talk about it. This podcast is great. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. It was very fun. Rose, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Mamba, thank you for the constant support. Snug Squad, you guys are the Snug Squad. Snug Squad stories is something we would like to make a staple of this show. So if you guys have anything, we will be probably off next week. That being said, Lamb did inform me before this podcast started that we are 2.5 hours away from getting affiliate streaming this month, so we will have to stream 2.5 hours at some point before the end of the month. We cannot go next Thursday. It's Thanksgiving. We will try to sneak in 2.5 hours. We might play some retro games. Lamb went out of his way to install a bunch of retro games and got us actual old school remotes, so we might be doing that at some point just to have some fun. Hope you guys can join us for that. Anything else?
Other than that, follow us on the social media, TikToks, the Instagrams, all the Snug Stories things. Search Snug Stories. Tell your friends.
Yep.
Like and comment everything.
Yep.
Helps us out. Makes us bigger, grow. We've been getting subscribers on the YouTube. It's really been nice.
It's been really nice. We've been doing this for a very long time, but this is our second run around at it, and we are smarter and wiser than we were the first time, and we do understand that social media is important. So if you guys have a second to give that a like and just throw it, on your, just, hey, this is one of your Instagram feed, your TikToks or whatever. Lamb's actually done a really nice job. The Instagram has had decent amount of traction, for not being able to promote.
YouTube's been blowing up lately.
YouTube's been doing great. So yeah, so we're gonna try and keep it going as long as we can, guys. We love doing it. We love that you guys love it. We love the interaction. It's very different than any other show you will find because there's normally not this interaction. So love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. You guys really brought it today, and to be honest with you, when you guys bring it, it makes it so much easier for us to bring it. So that's what thank you guys. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys have a good night. Everybody that was here, thank you so much. We're gonna go ahead and raid out. Whatever.
Was it Dr. Havoc's?
I don't think he's streaming any.
Well, I don't know if I know like him.
He can. It literally is Doctor and then Havoc with 2 Ks at the end. HOKK. I don't know if he's even on. Does anybody know if Dr. Havoc is? Does anybody know if he's actually live right now? Let's take a gander. Because I was trying to rate him earlier and we had no such luck. Because we don't want to rate somebody that's not actually live. Nah, he's not.
All right. Cancel that.
Cancel that. We were going to rate somebody that wasn't actually live, so that was not a good thing. Let's just rate Marks.
All right.
Or Trey. I don't give a shit either way. Or Lola. I don't care. Rate them all.
Rate them all.
Rate them all. Rate Scopes. Fuck, I don't care.
Let's try Trey.
Okay.
He's kind of our...
Yeah, he's in our wheelhouse. He doesn't know who we are, though.
Doesn't?
No. He knows who Nick Flix is. He doesn't know who we are.
All right. And Lola?
I mean, you can rate them. You can rate them. You can rate them if you want. But we just have to explain who it is.
King,
I'm
you
sorry.
are so
I know
lazy.
we were just rating, brother. I'm sorry.
We
We gotta follow more people is what I'm realizing right now. Just rate Marks. He's cool. At least we like Marks.
He was here earlier, actually.
Yeah, he did his best. I'm sorry, King. I know, buddy. Well, that's why there's a whole VOD, buddy. You can go check it all out.
All right. Apparently, I didn't do that right.
/first.
That'll do it.
We're gonna go ahead and rate Marks. I freaking love this guy. Hey, nice, King. Marks is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and raid Marks. Let's go ahead and head you guys over. I'm sure he's doing something fun. He's always doing something fun. He's got a lot of positivity in his channel as well. Love you guys, man. I hope you guys had a great freaking time in here today. Like I said, if you guys have anything you'd like us to include on the channel, please let us know. If not, you guys have a great weekend. I will plug my own channel. I will be streaming tomorrow if you guys want to roll through.
Cool.
Bye, and we're out.